if we sync these things correctly, John's stream should resume at about the 6-minute, 10-minute mark. It might be off by a couple seconds, but we'll see what happens here. And we see the Starship Enterprise. Tornado, I approve. So already we're going to know a couple of the items to start with, because we're going to get Morph Ball and Bombs. Whether it's pedestal or ceiling, we're not sure of yet. So we will see. We'll see this live. Hopefully everyone is having a good day on this Saturday. If you're watching in the future on YouTube, whatever day happens to get uploaded, I hope your day is going good. As we see, Tornado did a Moonfall, and we're going to go on down to Retro Bryn. No, it's not just you, Zero. We're pretty sure John forgot to set a stream delay with the stream. So when the race started about 10 minutes ago, John has on stream a head start, but they are still like, you know, in progress. All right, so we got a missile on the Morph Ball pedestal, which means we probably have. Okay, so Morph Ball is going to be up here in the ceiling, and then the bombs will be one of the next two items that John sees, either at first missile or the missile to the right here. Okay, that's a missile. Well, it could also be that bombs were at their vanilla location at Bomb Tree, so I didn't quite catch that part before we paused the action. Missiles. Okay, so bombs will be at Bomb Tree, so bombs are going to be vanilla. And yes, chat is relishing the required vanilla Bomb Chorizo fight. Depending on the settings, Bomb Chorizo may activate when you pick up the item. Bomb Chorizo may activate when you enter with bombs. Really just depends. On other randomizers, it's always when you enter with bombs. Or happen to have vanilla bombs and you pick it up. Oop. Looks like Tornado tried to do a nice jump to the door there, but we got a nice climb going on here. And rest assured, chat, John's stream should be resuming in about 3 minutes. So, chat, what do you say we play a little bit of a game? What's going to be the first suit we pick up today? Is it going to be the Varia suit? Is it going to be the Gravity suit? Now, keep in mind, this is a full area countdown rando. So we have two connectors on the left side after Terminator. They don't necessarily go to Green Bryn and Turian. They could go to Lower Norfair. They can go to Upper Norfair. They can go to Meridia. Oh, we got one call for the Pizza suit, one call for the Phazon suit, one call for and two calls for Gravity suit, and one for Varia. Nice. And Tornado using that game knowledge not to spam the missiles. Bomb Chorizo actually has a little bit of iframes when you hit him with missiles and just hit him with damage. Good knowledge there by Tornado. Nice Alcatraz there by Tornado, and is going to go check 230 missile, it looks like. Yep. Please check Old Mother Brain. I don't think Tornado goes down for the one check. If Tornado had power bombs, I could see him going down, but I'm pretty sure you don't go down here. You either go up to Gauntlet or you check Terminator. I don't think you do Old Mother Brain in this case, even with 3 items remaining. And that's what it looks like what's going to happen. Tornado's going to head towards Gauntlet. And Slow Guy is going to let Tornado know that this is not the correct call. He's making it so, well, this is the way. Oh, wait, wrong universe. And Tornado also going to go to Gauntlet. Okay, so we're going to have both runners in the Gauntlet at about the same time. And we should see John's stream resume shortly after Tornado enters the Gauntlet. So we will see live what is going to be in the Gauntlet. Oh, Tornado, don't die. Don't die. Oh, don't die. Okay. Okay, there's John's stream. Looks like he's about 10 seconds ahead still, but that's okay. And we see a spring ball in the Gauntlet. Oh, that was really close, Tornado. I thought you were dead there. No, these waivers do 10 damage. You gotta be careful. Oh, John is dead. Okay. Now, with 3 energy left, can Tornado make it to make it to the other end of the Gauntlet? John's going for it. John wants the item. John wants that spring ball. Spring ball is probably one of the best items you're going to get. Tornado, that was not a good spot to stand. Oh no. Tornado knows what the item is. Let's see if he goes back for it. Or if he decides to just say the heck with it. He's going to say the heck with it. Tornado deciding spring ball not that important right now. I think we're just going to get the timers resynced up. Yep, okay. And yeah, I would agree with the tracker MST here. You probably really do want that spring ball. It's not unheard of. In fact, it's pretty likely that Suitless Maria in some capacity might be required. Yeah, that's Powerbomb block. You can't scout that. John entering with 99 energy, has Spring Ball once again. And right side Terminator has Lower Norfair. Yeah, we're not going to see that. And there's an item down there, John. You're going to take acid damage. Okay, good. Okay, got out of the acid this time. No damage. Well, they need power bombs to get to Billy Mays, so Billy Mays is probably nothing either, at least right now. And then Red Brain has an item. Could be just as X-Ray, but we get 3 items up here. And Tornado needs to be careful. If there are no power bombs up here, this is a what we like to call a classic soft lock. And actually, Tornado also does not have super missiles, so he actually can't check any of the items up here. This is extra deadly. We got supers in the back end of Gauntlet, which is necessary. Might even be required. And what's the other item? Another pack of supers. Okay. So you got double supers at the back end of Gauntlet. Those might actually be the first set of supers. If that's the case, then John has a leg up just from that. We're also going to get the missile tank from Terminator for John. And we see Turian. Okay, this is really bad for Tornado. This elevator has to go somewhere that'll let him proceed forward. And we see Wreck ship with 2 items, but no supers. So if there are no supers here in the ocean, Tornado has to reset. It's an E-tank. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, power bombs will work too, so they can backtrack back down Red Tower. But with neither of them, that is a reset for Tornado. Tornado doesn't look like he's realized it yet. Area Rando can do that to people, and we got a Screw Attack as the item at the Spacer. Now let's see if John follows in the footsteps. But with supers, could at least get 1 item up there. It could be a pack of power bombs up there. And Tornado is at the door, and there's the reset. Question in chat, does the bomb gauntlet method have an E-tank requirement? I'm not entirely sure. But considering what was required to get up there, to have supers to get your screw attack, it probably is in logic. Unless Mother Brain's tank exactly has supers or power bombs. That would let you bypass some of this. And John gets another pack of supers, and John is getting all the supers now. So it seems all of these super missiles are locked behind themselves through the gauntlet. And we get a pack of missiles at early supers. And John wants to E-tank from the bridge. So John now has 2 energy tanks. Could potentially do some Norfair action. But not quite. Almost there. And Tornado is now through back to Spring Ball. Okay, Tornado now with 50 energy left. 1 spike hit, and he's going to be dead. So this next set of blocks right here is probably the most dangerous for Tornado, besides the last one. Okay, we're good here. Got another pack of supers at Big Pink. No power bombs yet. John is trying to set up the Spospo skip, and Tornado, nicely done, is going to get these packs of supers here. So Tornado, having not been able to proceed to wreck ship, has intel on a couple of items, and 2 more connectors. Tornado found Turian. And found wreck ship. And chat is calling for late power bombs. If anybody is a fan of classic Super Metroid Rando tournaments and seasons, power bombs at Cathedral were a thing once upon a time. We might see something similar today. E-tank at Charge Beam. Okay. So both of our majors remaining in Green Bryn. Well, we still have the stairs item here, but it's looking like both of the items are locked behind power bombs and possibly speed booster, which neither of our runners have at the moment. Cathedral's up in Norfair. There is the 2 part of the connector for Red Bryn, which John does not care about. Vanilla missile at the staircase. John is going to skip that. And Thornetto proceeding forward towards the Spazer. He should get the screw attack here. And the new bridge connector goes to... That looks like... Oh, that's Upper North Fair. That's the Croc door. I think John might have to take that route. Unless he wants to squeeze back through and check the other two doors in the Red Bryn from this connector here. That might actually be something, but then he'd have to work his way all the way back just to get back to Upper North Fair. We'll see what he does here. Oh yeah, Amphitheater is that one room in Lower North Fair with all the gold pirates and the Rising Acid. That is not Cathedral. Cathedral has a couple Novas and a couple Rio-like enemies. I forgot their name. And Thornetto going to retrace John's steps. Is going to get some miners here. We find the other end of the wrecked ship. Interesting. Most interesting. John not checking that connector, or did he already check that connector? Right? That went to Green Bryn. Oh, okay. So it looks like, based on the connector information we have available, that our runners are expected to enter Upper North Fair from the Croc door and go towards Bubble Mountain with 3 E-tanks. And they would probably get a jump, a suit, or a couple more E-tanks so they can get to the elevator. Unless the major in wreck ship is available now, which John has no intel. Well, John has intel of the back end of it, but not the front end. So we might actually just see him finish climbing Red Tower and go towards wreck ship. That might be the play. Would you moon dance to Eticoons? Well, some runners might. And John has to be on the lookout here for power bombs, because this is still a soft lock potential. No missiles. Oh, okay. This is kind of bad. Bad for John. And we know it's an energy tank in the ocean. So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. 7 items to wreck ship. One of them for John must be a power bomb so he can escape. The one after Cathedral is called Rising Tide? I didn't even know that. And Thornetto gets the Spore Spawn skip, gets the Super Block. Can John go Forgotten Highway? Without high jump, no. Maybe with Spring Ball if he felt semi-desperate enough, but that could be a potential way out, but it would be out of logic. Yeah, John does have Spring Ball. There is a really gross Spring Ball jump you can do in the Forgotten Highway section on the east side. That would let John get to the rest and get back to that connector, which would let him get back to Red Bryn. That is possible. If he can pull that off, wreck ship could just be haunted. We'll see if John takes the save here before the fight. Okay, yep. 4 energy tanks, screw attack. He should be safe here. But this is possibly also to roll back the save in case he finds nothing and has to go back 1. Oh, I forgot about this one. So there's actually 8 items. 1 of 8 for John. Must be a power bomb. Oh, that's a suit. Oh. Interesting. That tells me we're going to find power bombs in here. I'm fairly confident we will find power bombs. Or high jump. I mean, we could just find high jump or well, it'd have to be high jump, I think. And indeed, we do find the Mario suit first, and Tornado is going to take the Croc door, and we're going to go see what Bubble Mountain has. Or maybe not. Tornado's saying, no. Not today. Yeah, Upper Norfolk with 0 majors. Could just be some E-tanks. But now with that intel, it's looking like the play that John is making might be the correct play. It doesn't seem like it's the correct play, but this is technically a point of no return for John. And that's a dead ghost there for John. Tornado, meanwhile. Oh, I think Tornado was looking for the wreck ship. That's up. Or I should say the end of the wreck ship that Tornado can get to, which is up. And John on the left side, Supers gets the Ice Beam. That's the other major. So we get Varia Suit and Ice Beam here in Wreck Ship. We are a high jump away from Suitless Meridia. And not even a fun Suitless Meridia. And yeah, MSTR tracker is saying that you might have to full clear the ship just to get a pack of power bombs, which might be the case. We get another energy tank here on right side Super. John is going to leave Wreck Ship. Or at least he thinks he's going to leave Wreck Ship. I got news for you, John. You're not getting out this way. And now Tornado at the Alpha PBs. Second trip here, but now with Super is gonna get a pack of missiles. They're not both getting soft locked yet. John has to go back to Wreck Ship and full clear the ship and hope for a power bomb pack. He's got a few checks left. Failing that, he's got to get back. Failing that, he's got to do sponge bath strats to get through worst room in the game to either check the item or continue through that section of Forgotten Highway and also do a gross spring ball jump without high jump boots. Tornado with the energy tank knowledge is going to recollect this in preparation for the Fantoon fight. Yeah, it's possible we do find a pack of power bombs up here at the top end of the ship. I'm relatively confident that there has to be a pack up here, or otherwise it has to be the high jump boots. Maybe a gravity suit. Any one of those lets our runners escape the situation. Oh, it's true. It can't be a major. We're out of items, so it has to be a pack of power bombs. Yeah, I have a feeling speedrunners muscle memory kicked in, and John was looking at, nope, done with the ship. John is trying to cargo through the robots. There's a super missile there, and Thornetto picks up the Varia suit. So we have 3 checks left in Rex ship. We have the top end of our skywalk. We have the morph maze, and then we have. No, I take it. No, we actually have 4 checks because that was not power bomb locked. They have bombs. There's the Chozo statue that has the missile in, next to gravity suit. John, there's no reason to scout this. You don't have speed booster, and it's not a major. That's true. He also can't scout it. And I've realized that. Alright, Thornetto starting Fantoon. John's going to use the Tripper to scout the item. John's going to use the Tripper to get the item. Oh, using the Ice Beam to freeze the Tripper. Nicely done there, John. Thornetto got a really good doppel in. And a Vanilla Sky Missile. Okay. And Fantoon dead. And there's our pack of power bombs in the Morph Maze. This gross route was required. Question in chat, why is this area labeled as part of the wreck ship? It's just the way they did it with Area Rando. Like, this entire right side of the world in criteria includes the wreck ship, so they just labeled it all as wreck ship. Much like how there's a part of Meridia that is technically labeled as Red Brinstar. It's the tube transition room. I don't necessarily understand the reasoning behind it, but it is what it is. Thornetto now has Ice Beam. Alright, John, now that you have some power bombs, you have 2 checks available at Billy Mays. You can IBJ up landing site for the power bomb check. Or you can just go back to Lower Norfair, which you probably don't want to do Lower Norfair. High jump plus lava dive would be awesome, but I don't think we're going to see that today. And John's going to go back to Red Tower. Let's see where he goes next. Back to Green Brinstar. Oh, yeah, that's possible because there's still 2 majors there that we haven't seen yet. The 3 at the Etacoons. We have 1 at Waterway. We have the 1 behind Showcase Showdown, I think it's called. And then there's also Wavegate. Waterway we can't check yet because we don't have a speed booster. So what is that? 6 items? You got a 33% chance of any check that John makes from here to be a major, and same with Thornetto. Okay, that's a missile at the Etacoon E-Tank. Etacoon Super is going to have another missile. Okay. John is going to consciously skip missiles at this point, it looks like. Let's see if Tornado decides to do Sky Missile. This is technically going to be the correct play for Tornado. Sky Missile is just going to be a vanilla missile, but Tornado now gets the first pack of Power Bombs. And let's see if Tornado decides to move on. And there's one of our majors. It is the Spazer. You haven't fiddled with area random much. Is charge a guaranteed? Charge beam will always show up and will always be available, but it's not necessarily going to be en route, so you may not necessarily find it. It could be behind a gross plasma check or a gross shack tool check. It could be at Ridley, for example. So having some knowledge of how to play the game without charge beam will be required, at least with these settings. And, oh, second pack of Power Bombs is a vanilla Power Bomb locked behind Power Bombs. That means the last major... Well, we got a 50-50 chance. It's either here at Wavegate or it's at Waterway. Nicely done there, and it's a pack of Power Bombs. All of the Power Bombs are locked behind themselves. Because of course they are. So our last major, I believe, is at Waterway. So we might be coming back to Green Bryn one more time. Exactly. Depending on the seed layout, you might have to find Charge Beam, because your super count is just so low, or your supers are that far out of the way. Some seeds, you just might have 100 supers available. You know, not talking about yesterday's seed with my race against White Mage Becky. Everyone gets a super. And there's Tornado wondering where all these Power Bombs were. But now, the question we're going to have to ask, chat. If John or Tornado had gotten their way to Bubble Mountain, would this trip through the wreck ship for the Varia suit have been explicitly required? Which is to say, if there are no Power Bomb packs anywhere here in Bubble Mountain, wreck ship... point of no return wreck ship for Power Bombs was absolutely the play you had to make. And there was an E-Tank there at Bubble Mountain, so our runners would have been bailed out with some energy. And it looks like John is going to head towards the Lava Dive entrance. Check out that connector. We still have to see West Meridia, East Meridia. We still have to see Croc. Wait, do we have to see Croc, or do we already see Croc? There is the map station West Meridia. West Meridia has one item today. I might be thinking of a different seed, chat, where we saw Croc. I don't think we've seen Croc yet. So our runners definitely would have done Croc if given the option. Yeah, if we're going to talk about my perspective here, I think I chanced the Bubble Mountain play before going to wreck ship. And it's possible chancing that, get nothing for it. Like, you might see a pack of Power Bombs or two, but there's definitely enough energy available. Like, the ability to do the heat runs is an option. And John's going to scout Double Chamber and Wave Beam. Oh, John's going to scout the connector first. My bad. Thornetto laying a power bomb is going to get Showcase Showdown. Going to find another pack of power bombs and be really upset. And we find the meme route. With Space Jump. Okay, there's one item left in Criteria. Let's see if John decides to follow through and see if he can pick it up. Looks like he's going to. So we will see Billy Mays. We will likely see Landing Site. And that's assuming the major is not picked up already. And yes, that is a good point our tracker MST points out. There are still 2 connectors in Criteria we have not seen yet. And John runs into the reserve tank. John, of course, is a connoisseur of reserve tanks. He has no illusion to either skipping or picking him up. He'll usually pick him up. But gets another pack of power bombs at Billy Mays. Act now and get this pack of power bombs. Ooh, Tornado got hit by the lava there, so his momentum slowed down. Tornado sees West Meridia, notes the one item, and heads out. So we're going to see Tornado probably check the same connector that John did to get to meme route. Missile at Mother Brain. Okay, so there should be 2 item locations left in Criteria, Landing Site PBs and Shaft Supers. One of them is going to have the major. John is not going to scout the Shaft Supers. This is probably the correct play because by scouting the Landing Site PB, you will know if you need to come back here. Because you know the major will be here. And we are at the 37.5-minute mark. We have one boss one boss down, excuse me. Oh, you know what? I forgot about Moat. Moat is an item in Criteria, technically. So we have a 33% chance of John being able to get this major. Or 66% chance, I should say. And it's a missile. John says no. Tornado heading towards Billy Mays. Alright, our moat item today is the high jump boots. Tornado wants nothing Billy Mays has to offer. Sorry, Billy. And our moat connector is East Meridia. John's thinking about it. John says no. John's really thinking about it. We'll see what this other connector is first. This is probably Crockemeyer. Could be the other end of Lore Norfair. Yeah, sand pits with spring ball could definitely be a thing. Oh, there's another West Meridia connector. We'll see if John decides to do this. He's going to farm some items. John is going to farm up... John decides to take out the ticklefish. And Thornetto is going to do the Scout as Shaft Supers. We'll see what item that we're going to miss out on. Of course, we know this is not the major. Thornetto does not know that. Get a super at Crab Supers. That's vanilla. Shaft Supers has a missile. Okay. And it looks like John is going to freeze a crab. Oh. Yeah, you don't have wave beam, John, so you got to do an extra shot on the crabs. There you go. It's going to take the safe route to Mama Turtle. Shaft Supers was a missile. And Thornetto's going to bypass refilling for now. The major that Thornetto is missing is a high jump boots at Moat. Mama Turtle energy tank has a missile. And an E-tank at the missile spot, so the two items swapped. That means our West Meridian item is either one of the three at the beach/watering hole, or it's the one at Main Street. And John is heading... He's heading back to Mount Everest. Interesting. I wonder if he's intending on doing a crab climb. Of course, John is well-versed at double spring ball jumps. We might just see this madness coming from John here. That crab needs to be on screen so it moves, John. I think he knows that. And yes, this is an awful climb. Oh, he's just going for it. Never mind, he's just going for it. That's one. I think he's got it. Yeah, that's it. That's the double spring ball jump. And he's going to do it again. He's just doing it to flex at this point. And a back-to-back double spring ball jumps for John. And John needs to freeze this crab to make this climb a little bit easier. This is significantly easier if you have high jump boots. It's practically free with high jump boots. Oh, he does have high jump boots. What am I talking about? He could have just done a single spring ball jump. Instead, John said, nope, we're not doing that. Getting these three items is relatively painless, so this is a good play. And that's the gravity suit. Wow. So now the question is, where is the grapple beam? I'm pretty sure you need grapple beam to get to this location. So where's that grapple? Grapple in sand pits? Could it be in the sand pits? Tornado worked his way towards West Meridia. He's actually really close to death here. One hit from the crabs will take him out, so he's got to be a little careful. Should be okay. He's going to take this connector at the map station. Oh, Tornado, be careful. Yep, this goes back to Norfair. Suitless sandpits never required. That's what I thought, Idle. Yeah, so Grapple Beam has to be available somewhere. It's Ooh, you know what? We haven't seen the Business Center elevator yet. There's 2 more doors up there. Grapple Beam's at Croc. I would put money on it. Grapple Beam's at Crockemeyer. There's an item at Croc. I have a feeling Grapple is here at Croc. John, of course, checking for Charge Beam. Still needs 4 packs of supers to be in actual go mode. By the way, all friends watching this now or in the future, there's an old meme we'd always say, always bet on Croc. You always bet on Croc until you never bet on Croc, in which case you should have bet on Croc, but if you bet on Croc, then you're never supposed to bet on Croc. That's how it goes. Yeah, we might have a vanilla grapple. There's a refill there for Tornado. Oh, that poor Ripper. John just took it out. Got a pack of supers at the first Power Bomb pack. Well, the Croc Power Bomb, I should say. And yeah, it can't be an Aqueduct. Our progression's here at Crocodile. I'm relatively certain of that. And Cathedral has for us a pack of supers. Long live the Power Bomb. Actually, chat, there's one consideration I didn't think of yet. Speed Booster could technically be back here, which would mean we have access to our Grapple Beam at Waterway. Is Tornado checking for ammo? Missiles. Okay, so it's our majors at Cosine. Of course, John, past Hundo Runner, takes the Hundo route to clear Crockemeyer. Typically, you would do Cosine last on your way out. Oh, there's the... And, yep, there's Grapple. So now all of this is in logic. Alright, so Tornado is making the correct play. He doesn't know yet, but this is the correct play. Exact Science giving us the science of Crockemeyer, which is correct. If the experienced players are saying there is progression at Crockemeyer, you better listen to them, because they're probably right. Yeah, that's absolutely what John would not wanting to see, though. So now he can take one of the connectors to Lower Norfair, can take out Ridley. John's in boss rush mode at this point, just looking for a little bit more ammo and one more, well, hopefully a major that he would like to see, which is Charge Beam. Oh, yep, and that's a good point by Ryu in chat that with gravity in tow, we now have access to every major in East Meridia. Oh, that bomb placement was just a little too soon. That one looked... Oh, that one's just a little too late. A little too soon. Too late. That one's good. There you go. Tornado's got the IBJ. Of course, with high jump boots, Tornado may not be aware of this. From the platform, right above the gamuts, you can just run and jump off the platform and just make this jump. But only with high jump. And chat pointing out Tornado also has space jump, so... which he does. Yeah. Might just be a case of Tornado forgetting what he's got. There's a super. Alright, so John doesn't even care about majors now at this point. He's an ammo go. And John's going to take this connector back at Waybeam. John is going to check Norfair Reserve. Interesting. Might be looking for more supers. I mean, John's got plenty of ammo for go, so I'm not really sure what John's plan is here. But we get some supers there at Norfair Reserve. Tornado forgetting. Tornado must have just plain forgotten that he has space jump boots. Or, okay, there's the space jump. Tornado, there's a little voice in your head saying you can jump multiple times. Yeah, area rando is definitely a lot to take in. And there's the grapple beam. That must point Tornado in the direction of, okay, we gotta go back to Mount Everest. Can you ice clip without wave? Oh yes, you can do it with any combination of beams with ice beam. If you're really brave, we saw this during the SM Rat tournament a year and a half ago. You can crystal flash clip the Batoon, and ice beam not necessary at all. But for in logic purposes, we want ice beam for the clip to Batoon. The only difference that the beam combinations make is how many shots it takes to freeze the Machtroid. Tornado got the climb. Alright, Tornado has to go up from here. And I think he realizes it, so up he goes. If he does a spin jump, he can spam against the wall right there and actually make that first climb without the crab. Okay, but we'll just freeze the crab. Oh, got a Minormorph that. Oh, he's gonna wait again. Okay. Alright, so John has refound East Meridia. Oh, Tornado is... Ooh, okay, that's really bad for Tornado. Gravity suit was within his grasp. And he is going to leave West Meridia, it looks like. You need to freeze fish or do the water plane jump with space jump. There you go. But Tornado's seen this connector, so I'm not really sure where he's going. May not know how to spring ball jump. That's possible. Yeah, that's possible. Oh, this is this a safety save? This might be a safety save from Tornado. Do a save scum. Might be thinking that if the major here is not Gravity Suit, then we'll just reset back at the ship and then take the next connector. And also, our tracker embassy is pointing out that Kraid is at the back end of Lower Norfair, so we got to go all the way through Lava Dive to get to Kraid. We're going to go all the way through Lower Norfair. And Tornado is not going back to West Meridia. Alright, so where is Tornado going? I'm actually curious about this. Oh, he's just going for Lower Norfair. He thinks this is the play. He thinks Gravity Suit might be down here. That's, alright. He'll also get Kraid out of the way. Unfortunately, we know that Gravity Suit's not back here. But we'll see if he checks the other majors. We'll see if he checks Screw Attack, GT. Yeah, this is objectively not a bad play at all. This is a good play. We just happen to know it's the incorrect play. I love this play by Tornado, though. You want to play your odds against Suitless Meridia. Take what you have, take what you know, go to Lower Norfair. I love the play. Oh, not scouting the item, though. Ooh, that I'm not sure I like. I probably scout the Screw Attack here before proceeding, knowing that there's an item. But he might be thinking he's already behind enough that he's just got to go for it. Vanilla Missile at the Mickey Mouse, our trademark room name. So we'll probably see checks of Firefly, PBs of Jail, How to Ruby Missile, Power Bombs of Shame, and Ridley. The order of which we probably see the Fireflies after Ridley? Maybe before? I guess it depends on how uncomfortable Tornado feels. I mean, he's got 45 super, so he should be fine. He's gonna check it before. Okay. I mean, this is all right here. It could, if it's Charge Beam. Oh, he's just checking the items. Oh, is he checking the connector? Oh, he might just be going for Kraid now. He might have deduced that Kraid is down here. Missiles at Power Bombs at Jail. Reserve Tank at Precious. John, of course, will not pick that one up. He's good on health. And Speed Booster is the item. This will lead Tornado back to Green Bryn and Waterway for the major. Oh, that is... Oh, the breadcrumbs. Oh, no. Speed Booster is a good pickup, but that just leads Tornado farther and farther away from that Gravity Suit. Tornado has everything needed to complete the game, except for ammo at this point. Kraid has 2 majors? Oh no. We have 4 majors outstanding. 2 of them are here at Kraid. Charge, Wave, Plasma, and X-Ray. Nice quick kill there by John. There's the X-Ray. So knowing what we know, there's still a major here in East Meridia, there's still a major in Green Bryn, and the other 2 are at Kraid. And we've seen one of them now. Power Bombs at Space Jump. Okay. Actually, chat, I suppose I should have brought this up at the beginning of the match. We have vanilla bosses on today. There is no boss shuffle this week. So that is why our runners can safely charge in with any of our fights because they know what will be there. Yeah. Impressive quick kill by Tornado. The 2 missile 3 super method. That is the most difficult quick kill to do. Tornado pulls off. And there's the plasma. That is not what Tornado wanted to see. So that means our East Meridian Major. There's only 2 left. Charge and Wave. One of them is here in East Meridian somewhere. See if John does a snail clip. Nope, John's just gonna go for it. He knows he has enough to beat the game. He's not gonna go for any more majors. He's leaving Aqueduct. Back at the moat. So now John has to find his way back to Lower North Fair. And the last reserve tank is at Crate's Closet. I think it's South 4. Could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that we've seen all 4 now. Alright, so our runners are tied 2 bosses apiece, but they each have 1 different boss dead. Yeah, just go through random doors till you get there. It'll be fine. Don't mind the silence, chat. This is just jamming out to Lord Norfair's music, which is definitely not Magmore Caverns from Metroid Prime. This music is just so good. Question in chat, did Tornado just forget, or just see Spring Ball not picking up? No, Tornado definitely has Spring Ball. It was on path and in the gauntlet. Tornado picked it up twice. Same with John, for that matter. It's possible the tracker did eat our inputs. Oh, Speed Booster. Oh, Speed Booster. Oh, yeah, that's possible. But it's his most recent... Oh, well, it's the 3rd most recent major pickup behind Plasma and X-Ray. Because it was that crate. So Tornado should remember that he still has that. And so Tornado basically needs 1 pack of super missiles to be in ammo go mode. $60.55 would be a little dicey, but not too bad. There's a little bit of leeway, $60.55. And John's going to pick up this pack of supers from Power Bombs of Shame. 70-70 is a fantastic number. Ridley's dead now for Tornado. It has 3 bosses to 2, temporarily. But now Tornado has probably the hardest part of his run left. Suitless Meridia. John, meanwhile, has the Gravity Suit and has already done Meridia. So it's going to be close, but I think advantage John, just based on what's left for our 2 runners here. John has a really quick crate kill coming up. Tornado has a Suitless Meridia. Oh yeah, 70-70 is more than enough. And you have to imagine John's going to do Ice Zeb Skip as well. We'll probably... Actually, he'll probably try Speed Zeb if he decides to go to Hot Ruby Missile and pick up that Speed Booster. All right, chat. So where's our remaining two? Well, we know where our remaining two majors are. One is at Waterway, and one's in East Meridia. Which one's Wave? Which one's Charge? And that is now a Ridley death for John. Tied 3 bosses apiece. Gets a missile. John was probably checking for supers there for just a little bit more comfort. Oh, Tornado with 11 power bombs has exactly enough to do a Crystal Flash. This is a little dicey. Oh, that's a laser hit. That's 100 damage. Tornado has got to be careful and get through this room immediately. Oh, so close! He did save, right? Okay, Ridley's dead. Okay. Not as much of a time loss, but... That was a laser hit that Tornado could not have afforded to take. He's got a little bit more health now. Oh. Almost took another laser to the face there. Okay. Sitting in this acid, not going to do good for health, but he has a little bit better position now. He should get through. Okay, 128. That's not a bad number. We're going to go back down through pillars, it looks like. And worst room, or yeah, pillars. I already said that. Pillars, not worst room. Worst room first, pillars second. Oh, that was a really... Ooh, okay. That was a really close call there. Tornado with 1 power bomb remaining is now leaving Lower Norfair. And now the trek back to East Meridia begins. So Tornado probably just never picked up the gravity suit at this point. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Ryu. I thought Tornado took another hit through the door, and that would have been the ultimate GG. Oh, these Namihei fireballs are going to do 100 damage. And John's not even going to bother checking the 2 majors, it looks like. He's going to miss out on Plasma, if that's alright, because he doesn't have Charge Beam. So he's not going to worry about it. And let's see. John has 1 more chance at Speed Booster, but he's probably not going to get it. Like, there's no way the major can be right here, right? That's why he's going to skip it. So he's going to miss out on Speed Booster. And Tornado now back at ship, back in full. Let's see what his plan is from here. He's heading right. All right. Yep, he's decided to stop at Starbase 217. Refill supplies. Yeah, it's not going to matter. Yep, Tornado just going for it. Yep, it is NCC 1701D. Tornado, maybe turn off Spring Ball for this. Oh, I think he did already. Nice grapple climb there. Yeah, if you crouch and aim up with Ice Beam, you just hit the Metroid no matter what. This is why any combination of beams will work when you try to Seedling Clip with the Ice Beam here. Oh, got 9 in. That was a really good one round. Oh, only got 8 in. Okay. Got 4 back from Bot 2, and what is this madness? That doesn't happen. Alright, John has entered the Turian stretch. Alright, Tornado's really hoping that this is the gravity suit. It's a missile. Alright. So 65-50. Not quite there in terms of ammo. Not quite yet. His equivalent is 35-60, which is exactly 1 missile short. Unless he does a refill. But that would be many refills on account of the Zebs. Yep, and Precious is reserve tank, and Space Jump is a, what is it, a power bomb? John doing some group strats with the Metroids. Alright, is back at the full ammo, so with 70-70. Nice damage boost. Ronaldo wisely taking a safety save before Dragon. I have full confidence that Thorno will have no problem killing Dragon. The escape, even with your skill level, can still go sideways. So I fully appreciate the safety save here. And John gonna forego baby skip attempt without wave beam. Making sure to face right. And yep, chat pointing out that his blue suit, double spring ball jump, or a grapple climb are his options for escape. With X-ray, I should say, there is a secondary option for escaping Precious Room, but that is easily accomplished with the spring ball jump. We'll see what Tornado does here. Meanwhile, John is just about done with Turian. Oh, Tornado's setting up for an easy grapple kill here. Oh no! I think he jumped just a bit too soon. Alright, take 2. John taking the safety save before Mother Brain. Oh. Brain is, well, not Brain. Shrimp is not cooperating with Tornado. Alright, there is the free down back from John. Does not have to turn off Screw Attack. And has 300 health to work with. And Thornado is just deciding that instead of trying to get the quick kill, we're just going to do it the normal way. We are seeing some extra swipes, though, so this is depleting Thornetto's health quickly. So he's got about 3 attempts before Crystal Flash. Oh, actually, no. Thornetto actually got a nice health drop there. So this Thornetto's got a few attempts at this. Yeah, so that's going to work out pretty well for Thornetto. Now let's see how many attempts it takes to do this grapple swing. Looking good, looking good. Oh, had it, but didn't quite get the jump in. That looks good. Oh, he didn't swing out far enough that time. Oh, he's getting the swing out on the first go, but not on the second. Oh, that looked good. That looked so good. Just didn't get the jump. All right, do the Crystal Flash now, Thornetto. All right. That looks good. Oh, he had it. Don't let anybody fool you into thinking this is free. There are some tight inputs to get this jump in. Wasn't out far enough that time. So even if he got the jump, he still would have ceiling blocked. That looks good. All right. That looks good. Oh, he had it. And while we're at the 1 hour mark, let's give our runners a follow. They're putting on a fantastic race for you. You can also follow my my tracker, Metroid MST. You can follow me as well. I'm just a guy with a mic today. MST hitting the buttons, keeping us honest, making sure we know what's what. And yeah, it looks like he's releasing that grapple just a bit early. Oh, that one looked good. Oh, he was too low that time. And this is why you take the safety. Oh, that was the position. Oh, Thornetto had it. That was the position. John has started the escape. Yeah, first bounce is actually pretty tough. If you don't get that, if you don't get out far enough, then oh, that looked good. That was a good position there. All right, Thornetto's gonna have to empty his reserves here. He's gonna have maybe 2 more shots at this. Oh, that was it. Oh, oh no! Everyone, let's give a salute for Thornetto for giving that one a great attempt. John has started his final climb, and he's just about wrapped this up. John's in the parlor right now. He's just about done. We're going to give this one more shot for Thornetto. And there it is. Get your GGs in chat for FrenchLightningJohn, finishing in first place with an official race time GG time of 1 hour, 19 minutes, 10 seconds. And Thornetto has thrown in the towel. He has done the DNF. Everyone get your GGs in for Thornetto. He has put on one heck of a showing here. Didn't get the escape, but was definitely showing off some very high tier skill with some of these moves. Dragon not cooperating there. We'll see if we can get John in here for an interview. See if we can get Tornado as well. And nice kill there by Tornado. And we are now welcomed by FrenchLightningJohn and by Tornado. GG's to both of you.
Thank you.
So, John, I'll start with you. Taking the victory here. How did you feel about the seed today?
I feel like with the beginning, it's probably going to be a troll seed, and it was kind of a troll seed in the way I find.
I think we're still looking for power bombs at this point.
Yeah, power bomb was so far out in the way. When I tried doing break ship, I left and I forgot. Oh yes, I need power bombs.
Yep, we saw that.
I was kind of afraid I would not find them, but I was very lucky to find them.
Yeah, same thing.
So, Tornado, you actually made that play to wreck ship early first. And had you been able to kill Fantoon on your first go, and then get all the way through the wrecked ship to get to the Morph Ball maze, get your power bombs, you actually would have had a pretty nice leg up, because John was still kind of going back and forth around the world, just trying to find a first pack of power bombs.
Yeah, I probably should have. I kind of was panicked because I had that early gauntlet death, and then my confidence wasn't very high, so I was like, you know what, I just need to run away, and then I realized I was soft locked, and started panicking.
I also got the death pretty early on, so.
Yeah, so it turns out a 0 E-Tank gauntlet with bombs is actually in logic and required. Who knew?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a piece of cake. It's very dangerous.
Yes, it is. We saw a lot of danger from both of you today. Tornado, would you like to know where that gravity suit was?
Sure.
It was in the watering hole. You were in the process of freezing the crab.
Oh, yeah.
And if you had just done the mid-air morph to get on top of the crab, you would have your gravity suit, and this would be probably a much different race. Maybe not the same result. Maybe the same result. It's hard to say, but this would have been a much different race, for sure.
Where was Speed Booster?
Speed Booster was at Hot Ruby Missile.
Oh, really?
Yep. You went right by it twice.
I didn't need any more ammo at that point. So.
And Tornado, we were actually really worried that you were going to bail on Lower Norfair once you killed Kraid, because you had Speed Booster. Like, oh crap, Waterway. Waterway is good. Is still a major. That was still out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, at that point I had all the entrances, so I knew I needed to just go down and kill Ridley, and then I was kind of figuring I would do Suitless Dragon at that point, which, you know, I assume you saw at the end there, it didn't go super well. I did get it after forfeiting, and then ran out of ammo on Mother Brain just now, but...
Oh, no, your screen went dark after the Dragon kill.
Yeah, I ended stream there. But I kind of kept going just on my own. I did get it.
Fair.
But yeah, wouldn't have made the difference anyways. So
John,
I don't know if I had found gravity there. I don't know if that would have made the difference. It would have been like pretty close, but I think I probably still would have lost.
Mm-hmm. Well, as it turns out, John, you madman, did a double spring ball jump, not once but twice in Mount Everest to get up to that get that gravity suit.
Yeah, I'm used to it. It's not hard. Like you know, for me, it's easier to do a double spring ball jump than doing Dragon Grapple Escape. So I'm serious.
That's fair.
But it's just a timing thing. So. Double spring ball jump. It's not as hard as people think it is. It is still a tricky and hard trick, but it's not as hard as people might think.
Of course. Is the next item in your arsenal the triple spring ball jump?
Nah, that's not possible. that's a thing for task.
Yep. John, did you happen to catch where either Wave Beam or Charge Beam was in your credits?
No, I didn't look at the grids yet.
Okay, because we knew
after I finished, I went to look the rest of Tornado race.
Okay, because we never saw the major in East Meridia, and we knew the major in Green Bryn was at Waterway. We just didn't see what either one of them were.
Yeah.
And it was Plasma and X-Ray at Kraid. 2 majors in Kraid. Thanks for nothing, game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, when I first found the Lower Warfare entrance, I was tempted to do it because I had Spring Ball Jump bombs. So I was like, I kind of want to do it, but with only 3 energy tank and very few ammo, I was like, I'm not sure I should do it in case it's really late it's there. So.
All right. Well, Thornetto, going into next week, actually, I got to pull up the spreadsheet here real quick because I want to make sure I get this right. And I don't have the spreadsheet handy because I am a prepared commentator. Next week is, let's see here, this is week 4, so this is a co-op week.
Week 3 is next.
Week 3 is next? You know, I can do math. I forget this is week 2.
Yes, it is week 2.
Remember, we're making John sit next week.
So let's see here. Week 3 is next week. You face the Wondrous Wave Enjoyers next week, Thornetto. How do you feel about your chances with your team next week?
I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to really think about it too much. I'm not even sure which one of us are doing the races next week, but I think it should be pretty even. I think.
Yep, it's the
like Sasha Boss in them, right?
Yeah, it's the. Oh yeah, it's yeah. Actually, who's on that team? Real quick, I can look that up. Yeah, it's Nitro, Sasha Boss, and Smellin.
Yeah. I mean, that should be a pretty fun week, I think.
It's Major Minor with Area Shuffle and Boss Shuffle. And then John, as part of Cutie's coaches, how do you feel about your team next week?
I feel pretty confident, to be honest. I
Okay.
mean, you just need some coaches from me, and then everything will go all right.
Yep. Yep, that is how it goes sometimes. All right, do either of you two have any final words before we send you on your way?
Not really. It was a fun seed. Interesting. Little bit confusing on the routing, but like the layout of the areas was a bit random. But you know, that's how these go. But GG, thanks for tracking. Thanks for calming. It's fun.
Yeah, it was fun seeing GG to everyone. GG to you, Tornado. Sad that you had to forfeit there.
It's all good. Just not a big deal. I've been like 10-15 minutes anyway, so.
And as just a general reminder for everyone in chat, give our runners a follow. They put on one heck of a race for you today. It gets twitch.tv/Thornetto, exactly as you see it on screen. For John, though, it's FrenchLightningJohn, all spelled out, all one word. We just abbreviate it for layout purposes because, John, let's face it, you have a really big name.
Yeah, I'm one of those that has a very long name.
Yep. But you can also follow my tracker, Metroid MST. You can also follow me as well. I'm the guy with the mic. But for now, I was Leno. This was week 2, one of the last matches of the week for Super Metroid Item Randomizer League. We'll see you next mission.